Activity out in the eastern and central Atlantic have been heating up, but thankfully nothing close to home right now. A couple of areas, Joyce, which was a tropical storm, then down to a depression, has dissipated. Now, Kirk does look like it will become a major hurricane, thankfully staying out over the open Atlantic waters, as will what is Invest 91. Right now, most model guidance also keeping it kind of following in the wake of Kirk. The next name up would be Leslie after that. If this were to develop into anything, is Milton. Now, right now, the Hurricane Center holding at a 40% chance of development. Now, that is down from what they had been saying this weekend, as the models have really backed off on anything organizing in terms of a depression or a storm. Right now, what we're looking at is there's nothing there. There are some thunderstorms just to the north of Panama, but certainly nothing organized. Now, in the coming days, we'll see what is able, if anything, form in the Western Caribbean. Now, models, at least up to the point of Friday morning, are in pretty good agreement, generally moving toward the Yucatan Channel. Of course, that could change. And then once into the Gulf, does anything form? Now, this is the GFS. Nothing. You see a whole lot of moisture, a lot of rainfall, including rain across the northern Gulf Coast, but nothing that actually organizes. What about the Euro? Again, looking to the north of Panama, there's kind of that tropical wave, nothing really organizing, moving into the Gulf of Mexico by Friday. Here we go into the weekend. Here we go into Monday. Nothing. Now, this one actually would be better because we finally start to see some upper troughing kind of drawing that moisture toward Florida and away out of the Gulf of Mexico. Either way, nothing really organizes. What we're looking at in the short term, in terms of steering, is this upper high. That's going to move the storm generally across the Western Caribbean into the Gulf of Mexico. Once into the Gulf, that wave, one, kind of dissipates, and two, there really is no longer any steering current. So it just kind of sits. What sits is going to be kind of key to the whole forecast. If it's an organized system, it may just meander in the Gulf. If it's nothing, then it's a big rainmaker and not really a big deal. And thankfully, thus far, rainfall totals would be manageable. We're looking at the bulk of the heavy rainfall staying well offshore, a little bit higher, lower Plaquemines Parish, and then a bit lower still as we get further into southeast Louisiana and southern Mississippi. So right now looks to be a rainmaker, and even that doesn't look to be very much. We had kind of this southwesterly or southerly flow over us all day today, kind of kept us under partly sunny skies. Note, though, that this is already starting to move off to the east, and we will be clearing out and more sunshine over the next couple of days. 75 degrees our current reading, with a high today of 87. So we still get warm, but the lower humidity hasn't been all that bad. If you're in the shade, it feels pretty nice. Out in the sunshine, a different story. 70s, some low 80s on the map right now, and dew points have been in the upper 60s and lower 70s. So really, since this weekend, it has been bearable. Maybe not a fall feel just yet, but comfortable, and that will continue through the day tomorrow. But then we'll start to see that humidity along with some of that tropical rainfall headed our way toward the end of the week and start of the weekend. Almost non-existent winds outside at the moment, and we are under clearing skies at the moment as this upper trough, or kind of upper disturbance, is now pushing off to the east. So that'll help to clear us out for the night, and more sunshine during the day tomorrow. May see a few passing clouds at times. This model trying to bring in an isolated sprinkle or two. Really don't see any rain in the forecast for tomorrow or for Wednesday. Different story, though, as we head into Thursday and Friday. And I'll be honest, the confidence beyond the end of the week is low because we just don't know what that little tropical system is going to do. I don't really think the way things are setting up right now for an organized system, but we'll just have to see how much of that rainfall continues. Hopefully it's more the Euro and we start drying out by this weekend and early next week, but certainly by Thursday and Friday, expect our rain chances to increase.